Welcome back students to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 7th and the subject is maths, and we are proceeding the same chapter, that is chapter number 2, and the name of the chapter is fractions and the decimals. Now we are discussing the questions which are based on decimals, and we have already completed exercise 2.6 yesterday. So today we will start exercise 2.7, in which the first question is in which we have to divide the decimal form by any number. So the first part is 0.4 divided by 2, and the second part is 0.35 divided by 5, and the third part is 2.48 divided by 4. 2.48 divided by 4. So we will divide 0.4 divided by 2. 2 zeros are 0. 0. Now the decimal is there, so we will put the decimal here. Then we will borrow 4. 2 2 ja 4, means the answer will be 0.2. At the same time here again we will divide 0.35 divided by 5. 5 zeros are 0, remaining 0. Decimal is there, then we will borrow 1, that is 3. 3 cannot be divided by 5, so again we will borrow 5. To borrow 5 we are supposed to place 0 here, so 5 7 ja 35, and we will get the remainder 0. So the answer will be 0.07. Here we are supposed to divide 2.48 divided by 4. 2 cannot be divided by 4, so we are supposed to take 24. For that we are supposed to place the decimal. Before decimal we are supposed to place 0. So now we can divide 24. So 4 6 ja 24. Now the remainder is 0. Now we will borrow 8 without any decimal or 0, because decimal we have already placed. So 4 to the 8, and now the remainder is 0. So the answer will be 0.62. Like this we have to divide. If we are supposed to borrow any digits which is written on the right hand side of the decimal, then we are supposed to place the decimal at the same time. So like this we are supposed to complete question number 1. In question number 2 we are supposed to divide by 10, 100 or 1000. We will take one example from each type. Question number 2, part first. In the first part we are supposed to divide 4.8 by 10. Afterwards we have to divide 52.5 by 10. 52.5 divided by 10. Then in third part we have to divide 0.7 by 10. 0.7 by 10. So first of all I will write the direct answer. Afterwards we will verify that. To divide by 10 we are supposed to write the same number without decimal. When we were multiplying by 10, then the decimal was moving on the right hand side. At the same time when we are supposed to divide by 10, the decimal will move on the left hand side. How many digits? That will be equal to a number of zeros. So how many zeros are there in 10? That is 1. So the decimal will move one place towards left. So here the decimal was here, so it will move this side. Here the decimal was here, it will move one place to the left. Here again the decimal was here, so it will move one place here. Now if no digit is there on the left hand side of decimal, then we are supposed to place 0. Here already 5, no need. Here nothing is there, so 0. Now we are supposed to verify by the long division method. So 10, so 4 cannot be divided by 10, so we will place 0 and then we will put decimal. Then now 40 we are supposed to divide. 10 4 ja 40, now remaining is 8, we can place 0. 10 8 ja 80. So again our answer is right 0.48, 0.48. Here 52.5 we have to divide by 10. 10 5s are 50. Here we are not placing the decimal here because 52 we are taking, that is before the decimal. Now we get 2. Now 2 cannot be divided by 10, so we will place the decimal and we will borrow 5. 10 2 ja 20, again 5 is remaining, then we will put 1 0. 10 5 ja 50. 1 0 we can put by ourselves only, so the answer is 5.25. that will be 5, not 7. We have written wrong here, so that is no 7 here, so 5.25. so the answer is right. Again here we are supposed to divide 0.7 by 10, so 0 cannot be divided, so we will place decimal and we will consider now 7. 7 cannot be divided, so we will place 1 0 and we will place 1 0 here. Then 10 7 ja 70 and remainder is 0. If nothing is there before decimal, then we will put 0, so 0.07 is the answer. Like this we are supposed to divide. If in place of 10 there is 100, then the decimal will move 2 places on the left hand side, and if we are supposed to divide by 1000, then the decimal will move 3 places on the left hand side. We will take one example each when we are dividing by 100 and one example when we are dividing by 1000. So in question number 3, part first, we are supposed to divide 2.7 by 100, and in second part we are dividing 0.3 by 100. So to divide we will write the same number. How many zeros are there? 2. So decimal will move 2 places on the left hand side. Decimal was here 1 2, no places are there, then we can put zeros because 0 will not affect the value 27, or if you are writing the zeros this side, then again it is 27. So decimal was here, it will displace 2 digits 1 2, so decimal will be here, that will be the answer 0.027. At the same time here it is written that 03. Now we are supposed to move the decimal, so we will place 2 more or 3 more or 4 more zeros, or more zeros we can put. Now the decimal was here, it will move 2 places on the left hand side. Why 2 places? Because 2 zeros are there, 1 2, and there is only 1 0 required before the decimal on the left hand side. If any excess 0 is there, then we can erase that. So this is the answer for question number 3. Like this we have to proceed. Now we will see some examples when we are supposed to divide by 1000. That we will see in question number 4. Question number 4, first part, 7.9 divided by 1000. If we are supposed to divide by 1000, then we will write the number without the decimal and we can place as many zeros as we want. Now we are supposed to displace the decimal. How much? Number equals to number of zeros. How many zeros are there? 3. So decimal was here, so 1 2 3, so it will come here, and only 1 0 will be required. So any more 0 is there, then we can erase that. That will be the answer. When we are multiplying by 10, 100 or 1000, the decimal will move on the right hand side. When we are dividing, then the decimal will move on the left hand side. How many places? That places will be equals to a number of zeros. For 10, the decimal will move 1 place. For 100, the decimal will move 2 places, and for 1000, the decimal will move 3 places on the left hand side. Like this we can proceed the questions given in your textbook. I hope that you have understood, and you will try to solve the remaining questions, and after completing the questions you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. And if you are having any doubt, then you can message us or you can call us. We will try to rectify your doubt so that you can easily proceed the questions given in the exercises of your textbook. Thank you very much.